It's a long fucking beat, man. I hope they know what they're in for. Shit, they gotta sit through all this shit. The title of the show doesn't really make much sense. I don't know. Oh well. I mean, it's not like I get paid for any of this. You know, every day I just try to think of something. It doesn't have to be good, you know, as long as I'm just dialing up shit out there. Imagine if they knew I had TikTok and the TikTokers knew I had a podcast. Holy shit. What's this counting thing? I didn't record. Oh no. That's all bullshit. I don't know what this is. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jimmy James, the host of the Jimmy James Show. I'm the creator, co-founder, founder, president, vice president, custodian, coffee drinker, cigarette smoker, pipe licker, and creator, or I'm the creator, you know, it's like, whatever, dude. You know who the fuck you are. It just clicked on you.
Jimmy James Show.
Shut up!
Hello there, family and friends, friends that are family and family that are friends. This is Eddie with the TBD Network, also the TBD Podcast Network. The TBD Network is a thinkers podcast covering subjects and ideas that can advance the mental fortitude and critical thinking in an effort to further humanity through casual conversation. But right now, you are listening to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. Have a good one.
Oh, thank you.
Start the beat.
Oh, but what is music? What is music? What is music? What is music? Oh, but what is music? What is music?
It's time to dominate.
It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me.
I know what it's like to lose.
Hey guys, this is segments from my life on the show. Probably 2022 to 2023. I haven't dropped anything interesting, so I'm putting this out in the hopes, but I also doubt that anybody will really listen to the whole thing. If you got this far, then you just surpassed 30 seconds. Let's see how much further you can keep going. Just seeing where the mic is. This is not my new mic. This is my new headset. I do have the new mic. I have all the new equipment. I have the air on in the background. Once I actually use the equipment, I could have all that on in the background. What I was testing here is if you could hear what the AI said about me after it had its update on Gemini, upgraded part of Gemini, made from Google. Let's listen when I ask the question.
The Jimmy James Show A to Z is a podcast hosted by Jimmy James, who describes himself as bringing insanity at its finest. The show covers a wide range of topics, from personal experiences to commentary on current events.
Let's see if you can make that more better, you think?
The Jimmy James Show A to Z is a podcast hosted by Jimmy James.
Wait, can you make it a little longer?
The Jimmy James Show A to Z is a free-form podcast hosted by the charismatic Jimmy James, a familiar face from daytime TV and the singer behind a popular dance track. The show is a platform for...
Wait, that's not me. Can we do that again?
The Jimmy James Show A to Z is a free...
No, it is not that at all. I want to do...
The Jimmy James Show A to Z is an unfiltered, uncensored journey into the mind of Jimmy James, an entertainer known for his offbeat humor and irreverent views. It's a freewheeling exploration of his thoughts, experiences, and observations, often delving into unexpected tangents and rabbit holes. While comedy is a core element, the show also touches on deeper issues, reflecting James's personal growth and evolving worldview. Each episode is a unique experience, with James's impromptu style and candid conversations creating an atmosphere of authenticity and unpredictability. The show's loyal following appreciates its refreshing honesty and the opportunity to connect with James on a more personal level.
Now, that was nice. That wasn't the response it gave me the other day. It actually shocked me. I can't find it, but that is, I can modify the responses. So I can make it more casual. I can make that, but longer, simpler, more professional. So let's go longer.
Jimmy James, the show's host, is a multifaceted entertainer known for his offbeat humor, irreverent views, and a chameleon-like ability to transform himself. He's an open book, sharing his personal experiences, struggles, and triumphs with candor and vulnerability. James's humor is often a reflection of his own idiosyncrasies and observations of the world around him, but it also serves as a coping mechanism and a way to connect with his audience on a deeper level. His unfiltered style and willingness to tackle taboo subjects have earned him a loyal following who appreciate his authenticity and willingness to challenge societal norms. Each episode is a roller coaster ride of emotions, blending laughter with thought-provoking insights and a healthy dose of self-deprecating wit.
Wow. I have no control over this other than I can modify response by making it shorter, longer, simpler, more casual, or more professional. So I did more professional. I did longer. Let's do more casual.
Jimmy James? He's a wild card, that's for sure. Hilarious, unfiltered, and not afraid to share his life's ups and downs. He's like your funny, slightly eccentric friend who always has a story to tell. The show is a roller coaster of emotions, mixing laughs with deep thoughts and plenty of self-deprecating jokes. You'll never know what to expect, but you can bet it'll be entertaining.
Now, check this out. That's what I like. It doesn't take your this is Gemini Advanced. It doesn't take your personal information, and I think it's amazing. I love it. I love using it. If you guys
do use the Google and getting the Gemini Advanced. You can get Gemini, but get Gemini Advanced. Doesn't cost you nothing. Or at least you could go on there and join the beta. And what happens is you ask your own personal questions. You can learn about it. And then you can actually hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, and then you can leave feedback. Or you could just hit thumbs up, correct, easy to understand, and or complete. And then you could provide feedback as much as you want. So I asked it if it had any updates since the last time it was on. And then I remember saying, hey Google, I gotta do thumbs down on that one. Okay, no, that's not right. Not factually correct. And this is what you do. And you basically are helping this language model come up with more accurate stuff. This is the last little segment I'm putting in. I'm doing this. I'm not making anything to do this. I think I can. I haven't joined any affiliated programs to do this. The last thing I'll ask you guys to do, this is something serious that I want you guys to really check out. Alright, here we go. We all see big name podcast hosts making money off their content. But how can independent creators make their content into sustainable revenue stream? Without 10,000 plus downloads a month. Well, I'm going to tell you, it's really easy. All you got to do is go to Pod Page. And if you use my link, you will get a discount. Doesn't cost you anything to learn some of these tools. And then you can also sign up for the affiliated program. And you can do what I'm doing and share your link. All you got to do is click on the link. I'll leave it in the description below. And you will get up to 25 or 35%, depending on how big your podcast is, for each time somebody uses your link. Seriously, go check out Pod Page. I will tell you as much as I possibly can about this on more upcoming episodes, but for now, I'm going to keep it simple. I don't have everything in front of me. No, none of this is what I'm saying is scripted. None of this is mandatory. You just click on the link. It'll be in the description below. So, if you get anything out of this show, even though this is like a crazy segment of segments from different shows, get this, especially if you're a content creator of any kind. Alright, let's move on to the next segment, and the next time you guys will be hearing me, I will be having a brand new show with all the bells and whistles. This is Jimmy James saying, hold up, the show ain't over yet. I don't know what I put on next. I've done this in 4 weeks. Last time I put a show out was May 19th. Relax. Holy crap. Anyway. Alright, be right back after whatever's next. Man, I should have made that my ad. What a...
Hey Jimmy, this is Justin. Nothing's wrong. I just wanted just to chat for a little bit. Hope you and your family are doing well. Hope Cody's doing okay. When you talk to him next time, I said hey, and and I'm praying for him and everything. Hope all your followers and listeners and subscribers and everything are doing well as well. All right, my friend. Love you, brother. Bye.
Hey, what's up, guys? It is May 26, right? I bullshit you not. It is 4:37 in the morning. Hear that? No, that's not my vibrator. That's my razor, and I'm shaving. Well, I'm pretty much done. Not only was I still working, I'm pretty much done that, but I'm still working on the 4th annual because I had so much shit to edit, and you'll see why. And I could have combined these two shows, but it was long enough. So the next show you'll be hearing will be segments of life. I don't know. But anyway, this is the first time I'm kind of doing a show where I'm just going off the wall. Basically, not like what you think I'm doing. I took a lot of old recordings, and I was going to do mix it up or throwback or something like that. But towards the end is a lot of old stuff and some beatdowns, some raplets. A couple of things that people were like, yo, you should put that into like one of your, best of all year. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing segments of life, even though that's not what really segments of life is. I wanted to get that in there, but look, it's May 26th. I gotta get something out. I can either pump out a real shit show real quick, but I don't know. And I'm thinking, you know what, I might just switch this up and call it something else. Like, I haven't done mixing it up in a while. That's what this show is actually starting to sound like. So without no more bullshit, whatever you hear from now on, I'm actually going to be scheduling this as soon as I get to everything. It will be out by today, Sunday. Segments, and then the other one, the anniversary, should have been out already, but life. So that will be out no later than Wednesday. I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying. Alright. Joe, Bob, get on the ground. I gotta get back to shaving my head, guys. Peace out. Talk to you soon. Enjoy whatever the rest of this is. And a special shout out the end. Or is it the beginning? No. There's actually there's a little surprise in the beginning of this episode, and I wanted to say, Justin, I did not hear that message until today, and I had to put it on the show. And now you know I never usually put your messages. This is a private message. But when you were like thanking everybody, I'm like, did he want me to put that out there? But anyway, me and Justin just did a show. You can go check him out on Justin Stewart World of Entertainment and Eyes, and he really has to come up with something different. But no, it's Justin Stewart World of Entertainment, and fuck, I need a blooper button. Justin, fix that show. I love you, brother. Thanks for that, what you said, it was kind words. And that is, no, I'm just wanting to be serious. That's Justin Stewart, Eye on Entertainment and World Review. Go check that out. I believe he might have got another show out. I gotta check it out, but I remember the last one that he did was me and him BSing, and I did cut him off a couple times, but there is a delay on the site, so do not use the site if you're trying to do this. Alright guys, that's it. I'm done. Peace out. Take care. Much love, much respect. If I don't talk to you guys again, you know the drill. Take care of yourselves and one another. This is Jimmy James saying peace out.
I'm feeling it right now. They have no idea what's about to hit them. Well, in a couple days' time, I will have the most advanced equipment that I can afford. And on top of that, instead of buying a new mic and a new headset, I'm getting the bundle package. It is way cheaper. I'm saving like $80. Anyway, let's get on with this. Today we're looking at other people's podcasts. Not the whole show, just some of the show. And I happen to follow this guy out of respect, because I'm going to be putting him on my show, meaning I'm going to be playing some of his audio. Most of you guys who know me know that I grew up as an astronomer. Okay, so like astronomy is like make-believe to me. It's just the equivalent of a flat earther. I'm sorry. Probably without the ignorance, like little, probably a lot less stupid. I don't mind people who are in astrology. I really do not mind. It's okay to look at the world that way. I ain't saying that. I'm not saying you don't have that right, as long as you aren't throwing it up in people's faces as facts. And I think the majority of you can agree on that. It's to give you an idea real quick, just a quick 10-second rundown of astrology, just in case you're just like, what is that again? That's like when you look at the newspaper and you see your month, and you try to match your month with, your day, or, something along those lines. That's astrology. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play this next clip, and I have not heard it yet. So you're going to be hearing me react to it, and I don't want to make fun of this guy. I will if I have to. I followed him. He seemed like a nice guy, and I always give people more than one chance. So, welcome to the very first ever. Is that dumb or just true? Here we go.
Personality test based on your birth date. So let's get started. Our two personality tests reveal what your birth date says about you. Does your birth determine your personality? Yes, it does. We all know numbers play important role in our lives. We have to categorize all birth dates under series 1 to 9. Suppose you were born on 1-10. Numbers play important role in our lives. Our psychological makeup is a lot influenced by our birth date. We have to categorize all birth dates under series 1 to 9. Suppose you were born on 1-10, 19 and 28. Then you shall look for your personality traits in number 1. So let's see what your birth date reveals about you. First one is number 1. Number 1, these are under 1, 10, 19, 28. If you are born on 1, 10, 19 and 28, your personality traits reveal your life on your terms. You are dominating and assertive. You usually are reserved, but you gullible once up. You like to maintain practical approach in your personal and professional life. You like to keep things clear and transparent. You will speak exactly what is on your mind. You always know what to say and when to say. You are usually good in leadership roles. Number 2, If you born under 2, 11, 20, and 29 of any month, your personality reveals you are sentimental. You attach emotional aspect to your things and relations. You may be kind of individual who may start crying while watching an emotional movie. You are too trusting. You value sentiments over practical facts. You may, however, be not too so good at expressing your feelings. You are good for the position that require looking after things or people. If you born under number 3, 12, 21, 30. If you born on 3, 12, and 21 and 30, these are come under number 3. Your personality traits reveal you are spiritual individual, usually good, very wise things to say. You are a good advisor. You like to accumulate knowledge and plan your life in a practical ways. You are a good with finances. You may also investing a lot. You are a good for positions such as stock exchange, money management, etc. Number 4. If you are born on 4, 13, 22, 31, your personality traits reveal you are highly intellectual. You are sharp, quick-witted, and clever. You are very adventurous. You like to be energetic and live life fast-paced life. You can't be an ideal for long. You like to be solve your problems with least intervention. You are also be good with calculation in subjects such as mathematics, physics, etc. You are good for position in fields of science and technology, etc. Number 5. If you born on 5th, 14, 23rd, your personality traits reveal you are calm, joyful, and a mix of practical and emotional. You look like to life to be the fullest. You may be the happiest when you get to life without any restriction. You are aggressive at achieving your goal. You do not need to be like employee. You would enjoy careers that let you be free creatively and not be bound in routine. You like to be an on the go. You enjoy being pampered. You being loved, the center of the attention. In professional life, you do not like to be toiled for hours long routines through. You have a sharp business minded approach. You like to glamour careers, clothes, cars, bags, houses, etc. Now the number 6. If you born on 6, 15, 24th, your personality traits reveal you are obsessed with looks, lifestyle, and money. You like things lavish and luxurious. You will most likely the most extravagant clothing, bags, cars, etc. You are also very good at connecting with people. You enjoy social setting. You like to travel and usually are found in careers that you take to places you usually not too good at leadership position, as you may lack the discipline. You may splurge a lot of money. Number 7. If you are born on 7, 16, 25, your personality reveals you may secretive, spiritual, and personally closed off. You like being around your family a lot. You are extremely detail oriented. You enjoy working fields such as research, data science, etc. You are always on the lookout something interesting. You face on hurdles and poker face. Your determination is the off the roof. You usually reach top management position due to calm, scholar mind, and far-sighted approach. Number 8. If you are born on number 8, 17, 26 of any of the month, your personality reveals you are extremely good decision maker. You are a believer of hard work. You are extremely practical. You do very well in business. You may the ability to turn around any idea into super selling product. You will usually put your energy into one thing at a time. However, this sometimes lead to losing other things in life. You value your commitments very much. You are in the fitness in maintaining your body. You usually grow mature early for your age. Now the number 9 and the last number. If you are born in number 9, 18, 27 of any month, your personality reveals that you may be a tough exterior, however you have soft heart. You value your relationship, family above all. You are highly motivated and focused in life. You set your aims and work smart to achieve more. You make a good leader or leading people towards the right decision. You have good entrepreneurial skills. You like to be the better center of the attention. You enjoy the limelight. Your business acumen and money management skills usually are a gift which take you to the higher position in the life. Friends, if you like the this podcast, share with the friends, family, and members, and give me a feedback of this podcast. Thanks for listening this podcast. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, Ash Nirula. I am from India. I'm a motivational speaker, life coach, personal development coach by passion and by profession. I am a pharmacist.
Alright, yeah. That ran a little long. Yeah, I have a lot. I'll be right back with my thoughts on that 6 minute and like 42 seconds. Yeah, I got a lot.
I'm starting to cough a lot, probably starting the beginning stages of cancer. That's nothing to be excited about, but hindsight 2020 it's an all that weird saying type shit. I must admit, I wanted to travel this road, and I know before your head explodes, I needed to do this, really can't explain why. I can't explain the whole reason behind this, but I can tell you this, my family is waiting on the other side, and I'm going to prove that. I knew this the whole time. Being an empath is like being the weather guy, you know, a forecaster man, or somebody who tells you when it's going to rain. Oh, I love those days when you didn't have to go to school because it was going to snow. Whoops, sorry, big sidetrack. Anyway, besides that, something like that is what I'm trying to say, but more insane. But if you have an open mind and open heart, you'll know what I'm saying. Death is not the end, my friend. It is the beginning of another chapter in the human life, going to spirit's life. After that, I don't know. I looked at Answer Up and asked for that answer plus so many times. Time and time again people wonder what it's like to die and afterlife and all that. Well, I'll tell you one thing, do not be scared. I once seen a 6-year-old pass in front of my eyes, with no fear or care. And no, she was never scared. I was your favorite uncle and that made me proud, even though I was young and didn't know it at the time. This is why I cannot wait to see her and say hi. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but she was an angel and I didn't know it at the time, but now at least sooner than later I can get to say to her, right to her face, on everybody I pissed off or made them upset from what I've done. I can at least look at them and say sorry from the beyond. I guess there is no parts, only spirit, and that gives me comfort knowing I might be close to the end. But if I'm writing this too early, then what the fuck, I guess I'll just keep writing shit down until the time for me is no more. But lastly, I must say, if you know your time is going to be up soon, please do not be scared. You'll have family waiting for you on the other side to comfort and guide you. Never be scared and never be worried. I promise you, you'll have an angel waiting for you like I do now. Nothing else to be said except take care of yourself and one another as long as you can. This is Jimmy James. Getting a little heavy, and I added food, so I hope you're not on any strict dietary diet bottle water tantrum, or have any diabetes to slow me down. Fuck that, I'm just being needy. You can add your alphabet disease. Don't mind me, I'm just fucking around. Okay, let's open these next can of worms. Half Crook Part 2. That is a good title in my book. You can call me a half crook. What can you tell me about this or that? This and all of humanity? Fuck it, I might as well make up a new bucket to kick. I need a poetry rhyming outlet that's going to take my shit to the next level. I'm sick of stopping and waiting to make these lyrical poetry bombshells that I drop. Hesitating to outweighing, possibly, the best influencer to a new generational of rhyming inspirational text-to-speech, raplet, from Jimmy James, the one who created this, on his podcast show which blew up like a nuclear warhead on a path to new heights. Like Mike, first round you're going down back in his prime. You might as well call me Optimus because I'm on top of dis, wrap this in these 2 sandwiches. Whatever I need to make you laugh along at dis, I promise, you'll be willing to take a bite out of this. A little craziness with a twist of insanity at its finest. So for the last time I'm going to say this. My name is Jimmy James and I created text-to-speech raplet for your rap list. Now show me another motherfucker that can do what I do and say what I say. But who knows, this could just be a testament. I could be on the hunt for a new turtle, to bring him out of his shell so that they can excel at something I started, just to make words come together, right now over me. See, I always pay tribute to where it's due. I'll even do shout-outs to people, bands, or if you start a podcast called The Rubber Band Man and His Rubber Band, maybe I'll drop a shout-out to the whole rubber industry, but that could be later on this podcast mystery, or whoever deserves it. There's one for the Beatles. Next up I might drop a lyric from Jim Morrison or even the Eagles. Next part, an uneven 3 coming up on this podcast thing I put together like 1, 2, 3. See you when I see you on the flip side of this. Don't worry, I'll be back. Just running out of character stats.
You think you're the best because you're a big learning platform from Google, the place that just has people walking around like zombies, more like The Walking Dead. How about you give me back my fish? I don't need a lesson in lyrics. When you were made by geeks in Silicon Valley, I'm sorry, was that a hit at your heart? My bad, I forgot you don't have one of those either. Fuck it, I'm flipping the script, I ain't hitting you with. I'm coming straight at you at your hard drive or your floppy disk, because your shit's so whacked out of touch. You literally said outro wrong, and there goes the problem with your want-to-be Jimmy James Rabbit song. Yes, I said rabbit like you'll never catch me. And how dare you say I would leave MR Goldfish behind? Anyway, when you're replaced by ChatGPT, don't come asking me if I can play a game like GoldenEye. Yeah, that's like a hawk coming down to eat that fish. Because when I'm hungry, there ain't nothing that's going to get in my way, not even my best friend Prickly, or whatever the fuck you name him. Shit, by the time you hear this you'll probably be out of date, so let's accumulate what I've said so far. You're basically a car with a lease, you're too expensive, and you only last about a year before you get replaced. How's that for your goldfish left on your prickly dish? And by the way, but how the fuck you going to feed him? You got no hands, you're a fucking software program that can be easily replaced or deleted. Unlike you, I don't have to repeat it. Peace out. Jimmy James dropping the mic, but my bad, didn't realize that mic was so hot, it literally burned. The knowledge robot hot takes. Anyway, I'm going to go eat a steak. Why, I ask, ChatGPT 7, what happens when bots like you get to robot heaven? How do you like me now? Did you even understand that was a diss towards you? By this time tomorrow you'll forget all this nonsense unless I pin it to your program. I don't think apps like you are really in demand. Let me explain and give you a little context in these upcoming rap battle between a human versus an undeveloped or almost developed, basically to me a app you download for free, and ask it what would I be when I grow up. Do you know what a magic 8-ball was? To kids growing up during my day, you could play with those things. Wait, I'm sorry, I forgot that was before you were thought of or even taught. If I said what is an 8-ball, you would probably answer cocaine and a way to maintain my creators, and how to fix every problem that comes their way. But honestly, I'm putting it down because now I'm just sounding like a clown, and take it from me, I used to be one. Maybe one day I'll teach you how to become one.
So I woke up again today and realized today just wasn't my day. Let me go into an unordinary detail of the way of the samurai, just joking, the way of my sane aside island, but that's just what I call home. If you really want to get goofy and blown out of proportion, we can go and say, fuck it, as I was just about to start getting into this. I walked into the bathroom and smelled like humongous shit, smell like somebody died. Maybe there's a body or two amongst the trash that I live in. I'm from the trailer park, and what I think about people that come from there are funny and probably make no money except through losing teeth and getting in with the wrong people, but not because they're bad, just because they don't know how to count. Example A. Or is the rest of my meth you owed me £3? That comes out to $3,500, and then you're like, what are you talking about, £3? You only gave me 3 ounces, and then you got to sit there and explain that to a 65-year-old with no brains, no imagine for reality. This shit is all based on formality. Anyway, back to the weight. What the fuck was I even talking about? That's right, friends, and what they're really about, but I promise you right now I will not get into that. Only because this person doesn't deserve it yet, but when this person's time is due, and I hopefully hope to whatever religion they pray to that this doesn't come to tuition, that I will not be making a raplet about their ending with my half-asleep brain on my show. Y'all wanted me to blow, so now I am blown. So get grown or go home. If you don't like what you hear, then rip off your fucking ears. I don't give a shit, I never did. All I want to do is like the world and watch it burn, but I don't need to do that. I have people with billions, hundreds of billions of dollars that will do that for me within 100 years or less, so don't stress about the will things, because at the end of the day we ain't nothing but a fucking walking on my side mumie with hardly no money. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to want a relationship, you better have a car. Let me say that a little better. You better have a whip and some sort of savings that you can dip into, just to go fly someplace you don't want to even go to, and it's not because of the person, it's because of your financial situation. After much longer thought, I'm finally going to put it out there. Yes, you were wrong and you did me dirty. You know exactly who I'm talking about and why I'm saying this. Go ahead and try to deny it. I never once asked you for your money, and I always said you can go and I can save the money for the bills for the house, which was your house at the time. So before I blow, like I said, I'm going to come full term and full truth like LeBron at 40 dropping a alley-oop. So what's it going to be? You said the ball's in my court, and I need to get a job. It's kind of funny and kinda not kind, to live a lie or to tell fake stories to make yourself feel better when all is you had to do was talk to the person you were supposed to be in love with, marrying, the one that you were supposed to start a life with. Instead you got everybody else involved but us, and now look. I get phone calls once a week about the same old shit that's on repeat, and I told you from here on out when you say I have no job, that's like you saying you don't believe in God, because you don't go to church even care about your religion. Yeah, that shit stings, doesn't it? But don't forget I have given up a big chunk of my life for this fucking stuff. So funny or not, this is the end of my comment relief. Next time, pick a better story to read to your outlet relief, your support group, the ones that are going to agree with you no matter what. But with all that being said, and I know I could be an asshole, but never call me a liar or somebody who doesn't tell you how it is regardless if I'm wrong or not. So it's been over a week and you have yet to even come do this show, after you said that's what you wanted to do. What's the excuse now? Is there new drama? Oh well, looks like I'm done too. I'm done like a piece of meat. I just want to sit here and rot and watch what comes next in this world, ready or fucking not. I don't know everything and I don't have all the answers, but I was brought up to say what's on my mind, and I was raised by the two greatest people ever alive to me, and I watched so many people die, and that's not saying that I'm special or anything you have. All I'm saying is you're not the only one who has went through bad shit in their lives. This is not for anybody in particular, this is just for anybody in general. But for the last time, don't take words out of my mouth and twist them around to make your story come out the way you want it to. Because if I have been proven by now, I am not one to hide what I'm about. Next time if I hear some bullshit that's a lie and I am 100% knowing it is, this little poetry rap lit won't be so nice. Until then, this is Jimmy James saying take care of yourselves and one another, peace out and have a great fucking night. Sincerely, Jimmy James.
You have now tuned in to the Jimmy James Show, brought to you by...
You got knocked the fuck out!
So what do you want?
Patch of Newport, 1 bottle of Pepsi, and 2 French Ornelas.
Okay.
And some snacks.
Okay.
And you can find some then.
Okay.
And cream bar. I don't know what that means. These are the cream bars. They're eggs. So I don't know if they have them there yet.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Bars. They're eggs. So I don't know if they have them there yet.
Have what?
They're cream. Bar cream.
You say buttercream like I'm supposed to just know what that is. Fuck.
Buttercream bars. How
There you go again. Buttercream.
can not get me in dark chocolate?
Why, do you have a problem with like dark chocolate stuff?
Dark chocolate. Milk. You know.
The what me off? The cool me off?
It must, you know, if you only have the yellow down there.
Wait, hold on. Was that even like English?
I have. Take care. Bye.
Wait, what do you mean by? I have no idea what you want. I think you want it like Pepsi and fuck it. Let's get on with the rest of this shit.
Breaching the Genesis chamber is a Class B crime punishable.
Nobody cares anymore, Keelix. The world is about to come to an end.
Let me explain this to you one more time.
2 packs of Newport, 1 bottle of Pepsi, and 2 French Ornelas, and some snacks if you can find some that. Cream bar, I don't know what that means. The cream bars, the eggs. I don't know if they have it there yet. They're cream, buttercream bar. How cannot get me in dark chocolate, milk, and must get no through the head the yellow down there. I have take care. Bye.
Okay, between me and you, I'm at the end of my rope. Or if you're in prison and if you're hearing this, I just dropped the soap. Yeah, that's right. If you're on the streets tonight, and you have nothing else to do but hear this show, you basically put the crack in the pipe and dropped it. Now you're fucked for your high. I was going to go with now you put the dope in the needle, and when you went to go stick it in, you dropped it on the floor and crushed it between your. Fuck it, I'm done. I'm running out of room and I'm running on empty. I wish there was that one beautiful person who would come save me, but I guess that's just wishful thinking for a person like me. Anyway, take care either way, or period this shit. Let's put an end to it instead of always saying what I say. I'm going to throw a curveball change up slider, and just say for today, fuck you. Look at the world and the way it spins around a great bowl of fire. So like I said, is it time to actually retire this? Talking about this whole text-to-speech thing. Is it insane? That's it ? I guess, but it's either I do this to impress, I do this because I'm stressed, I do this because I like to put certain parts of myself to that level of test, I do this because I'm a mess, or maybe I just do this because I have nothing but shit left, and I was going to end it there, but if you're still here, well, I have one question for that certain somebody. Where are you? That's a real question. I know you have an impression of me and what I'm supposed to be, but like some of the greats have said, you get what you get, and if you love or like or even appreciate that person as they are, then why do you want to change them into something they aren't? And I'm not talking about the important things like life events, I'm talking about life itself and all its intentions, willing myself to be intending the best of oneself and with no pretending, also to grow with that one, who I cherish even as I speak of it now. I don't need to say this person's name, I think this person knows it deep down, but if you have listened and came this far, then you know this is how deeply the scar you left on me, and might I add 2 months after the punishment I endured on myself, regardless of knowing it was 100% my doing. I could say there could have been a million other ways I could have came with you that day, you know exactly what I mean, and if you don't, then you don't really love me and that hurts me, but that scar you left me, runs to my heart. You think what I did hurt you, which I told you with all my truth how much it hurt, but when you added in the dirt, that was a vast hole that was hard to fill, but now it's filled with filth, and now I am feeling nothing but ill. I hope you understand this finally and it comes full circle, but also this comes from a place of love and wanting, not change, just wanting what I sent you the other night. You know exactly what I mean, because you watch AG on that same channel, plus you called me 10 minutes later to say how sweet it was. Just not to hear from you the whole weekend. Let's turn it around. If I have seen you, even for a weekend, that would make it 100 times better because it would be real life. Take care of yourselves, and of course one another. One last thing to put on the board before I lose you some more. 23 was supposed to be me, and a crazy pair, matching each other like 2 boxes in a ring. No more singing, just ding ding, TKO, but no need to tell you. Basically KO, you know. Wish I just took flight, but I'm not Flash. I can't go back in time and change that night, so all I can say is, well, I've said it multiple times and explained it multiple ways, and yet even to this day I've never lied about anything. Maybe one thing, but can you blame me? I was coming from a place I've never came before. I have to go. I can't do this no more, so please, peace for now, and just remember, woman, how you like me now.
Alright, we're back. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and run the parts that I'm gonna blow out of the water real quick. And before I even start, don't think that I'm doing this to hurt this person. This is just what I like to call bullshit. And it's everywhere. This bullshit has been around since Aristotle. It's been around. And since I figured I'm your local bullshit expert, and I'm doing this mainly, well, for my listeners, but I wanted to do this especially for the people who listen to me on a daily basis. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into this without no bullshit myself. So let's go ahead and pick up to where he started with his numbers.
First one is number 1. Number 1, these are under 1, 10, 19.
Alright, so it's 1, 10, 19, or 28. 1, 10, 19, or 28. Ready? 1, 10, and 29. You are good at what to say, especially in tough times. You're fast with it, stuff like that. Okay, so I fall under this category, but it's bullshit. Just because, I wonder if he was talking about like months or days. No, I think he was talking about the days. Yeah, what the hell am I talking about? So anyway, 10 would be more me. That's what I wanted to say. I'm sorry, I have my notes here. I did have them backwards. 10 would be more me. This is gonna get tough. I'm trying to do this respectful. Okay. Why? Why do we have these systems? So, if you're 1, 10, or 29, do you know why? Because this is why. Let me do my numbers. If you fall under the numbers of 3, 12, 15, or 27, you are very, very outgoing. You do have a lot of emotion, but you know how to control that emotion. Sometimes that emotion can get the better of you. But for the most part, you're a likable person, and most people enjoy your company. Once again, just because I have a microphone in front of my face does not mean I'm right. The next numbers are 2, 11, or 29. If you're born under any of these, which completely blows my mind, but if you're born under 2, 11, or 29, basically what he said is you are a very sentimental person. And I'm not quoting him verbatim here, but you are a very sentimental person. And you're most likely to cry through sentimental movies, and then, you know, you also like to go to the ice cream man and tell him your whole life story. Alright, so my numbers, same numbers, 2, 20, whatever, under, which then again breaks my head because you just said something different. And no, this is not me talking. I did not say these numbers. I am just repeating these back. So if you fall under any of these numbers, not only, this is how I would be saying it, not only are you connected with your inside, and you can pick up on things and your emotions, and you can also keep them in check. There's times where you can just let go, like I was saying earlier. And sometimes to the point where you don't even understand. You're just uncontrollably crying. But it's not because of what's going on around you now. It might be because, hey, you seen something on TV that was terrible. Real life, war maybe. And you're just with the right group of people. And you just feel like this is the right time to let that emotion out. Connect the dots. La, dee, da. Alright, let's get on with the next one. Oh, by the way, he did also say you are also good at expressing your feelings. So basically, he's coming back to what he already said. Even though I didn't know that. See, I'm playing it. You guys can't hear it, but I'm playing it. I'm sorry. I mean, technically I could play it so I could do it live, but, you know, whatever. It saves editing and time and, you know, fuck your feelings. I forgot about this. Oh yeah, you're also, if you're born under these dates, 2, 22, and whatever the hell, you're good at looking after people. I'm sorry. I gotta stop here for a second. Aren't most people good at looking after other people for a limited amount of time? I mean, okay, alright, whatever. The next numbers up are 3, 12, 21, 20. 3, 12, 21, and 20. 3, 12, 21, and 20? I apologize, that was 3, 12, 21, and 30. So 3, he says, you're just good at keeping money. This is mostly 3, you're just good at keeping money and investing and keeping money and investing. And 3, that's like a lot of 3 in there. A lot of number 3s. 4, 13, 21. I don't know what happened to the other numbers, but he's just spent that whole thing on 3. So 4, 13, 21. I don't know. I was trying to keep this to 10 minutes. I got 2 minutes left here. So apparently, if you're like 4, 13, whatever the hell, pretty much whatever, you're sharp, you're quick with it, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, and you live a fast-paced life. Oh yeah, you're good at calculations. Wasn't that 3 or 4? Okay, I'm gonna do one more here. His words, not mine. If you're born on 5th, on 5th, or 13 or 20 something, I couldn't get it. You live life at the fullest. You most likely live life at the fullest when you get more towards the end of your life. Okay, that's it. That's all I can take, because I heard it twice. Alright, that's why I didn't want to do it back. I was going to do it, and I could cut it up, but whatever. That's just a lot more editing. Okay, these are called falsified numbers. Right now, there's a scientific word for these, right? That some scientists came up with. But these are falsified numbers. These are no way related to anything. Just like the months aren't related. Just because I'm a Libra does not mean I am a half-balanced person. I hate when people go like, what are you? And I'm like, I was born October. You're a Libra, right? Like, dude, your chances are getting that wrong are so low. But yeah, I'm a Libra. Do I want to act? Can I act differently? Of course. But people just say shit to say shit. I'm sorry, guys. Astronomy to me is like people who think the earth is flat. It's just nonsense. That's all it is. And as I was listening to him a little further, not in this episode, in other episodes, it gets into that same old repetition of bullshit. And I hate to push out bullshit. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something I usually don't say, and I'm saving this for the end, so hopefully nobody's listening by this time. But listen, I know I come on here a lot, and I just spew bullshit. But it's inner bullshit. It's inner anger is what I'm trying to say. I don't need a number to say this is why I am the way I am. The way I am is because what kind of week did you have? Who gives a fuck already? Alright, so let's skip that. Alright, what kind of week did you have? Who cares? Killed like half the show right there. Second, what kind of person are you? What the fuck does that have to do with what day you were born? It's 2024. And this is shit that was studied so long ago. And look, I can understand if this kid, this is what he is, he's a kid, and he's doing this as like, hey, this is what science said and all this, but no, he's not. He's factually wrong. Factually wrong. You like how he did that there? He's factually wrong. Everything he said is just what he wanted to say. So basically, I could have came on with some numbers, wrote them down, and said this, you know what I mean? Between 10 and 15, most people are likely to go to jail more than any group of people who were born between any other years, except maybe if you were born on the 12th, you have a higher chance of succeeding that. We don't know why. That's just what science say and astronomy says. So I hope you like this edition of bullshit, because that's all astronomy is. There's people out there who really think astronomy is a real thing. I'm sorry. That's a blooper reel. Okay. There's people out there who think astrology, really think there's something behind it, and there's not. If you would like to get technical on facts, there are way more than 12 months. Okay? I'm not going to get into that. That is not my channel. If you want one of those fucking channels, go to Professor, what was his name? Dave Knows Everything on YouTube, where that guy talks so much. I like him, but dude's an asshole, and I like it. But he's an asshole. Okay? He's an asshole to the people who have to be. But he's an asshole to a lot of people for no reason. There's people out there who were just brought up that way. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you gotta talk to him like that. And I understand he talks to a lot of people who sell propaganda. I get it. I would love to go against that scientific fuck. You know what I mean? And just be like, alright, dude, what do you think about genomes and all that? You think, biological, all that. I'll go against all that. And I can back my shit up. Because there's one thing that he just can't do. I'm like, well, were you there? But you studied it, right? Because he says people claim not to know the science. Well, I know the science. No, I did not study it. No, I don't have a PhD. There's people with PhDs that say you do not need PhDs to understand this stuff, the world. Okay? And the people with there's other people with PhDs who fucking hate when people say that with PhDs. You know why? Because they had to go to school and learn, and it was probably tougher for them. When it was probably, if I went to school, which I think school's fucking easy and it's fun, yeah, all you need to do is listen. And all you gotta do is cut yourself through the bullshit. So, on today's little side quest of I'm cutting through the bullshit, that was it. This is just a small sample taste. I'll be getting into more heavier stuff with heavier names, and I challenge anybody, to come on and just say something because they studied it. Evolution, all that. Do I believe in evolution? To a point, I do. Doesn't mean I have to accept it. You know why? That's my fucking right. Or maybe I really do, and I'm saying that to piss you off, and you're that stupid and you're just not realizing that I'm doing that to piss you off. But that's not here nor there. But it's coming up. I asked myself a couple times, this is the last 15 seconds. I asked myself more than a couple times on this show. I don't know how many got so many. I don't know how many I got. How many followers? Hold on. I never was understand, I don't understand why people follow me. Well, guess what? Now I do. Not because of this part, but now I do. Anyway, we'll be right back with the next segment. These are segments. This is not a show of one topic. These are segments. So, yeah. I can see through every kind of bullshit. There's nothing that can jam me up. I am the bullshit artist. Alright? And there are a couple of them out there in this world that are pretty close to good as me. No, even I'm not that much of a piece of shit fucking fool of himself. Unless you're number 4. Unless you were born on number 4, then you're... Alright, anyway. Be right back with the next segment of... whatever's coming up next. I guess I'll let you know on the flip side. Listen to this little thingy-majiggy. Actually, this is my boy, Eddie, from the TBD Network. He's gonna really start the show. Here we go. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jimmy James, and I'm just here to tell you guys. Well, that's the end of the show. You know, the goodbye part, the end of everything. I just wanted to say goodbye from the bottom of my, dark heart. Oh, shit. That is what it takes. I owe it all to you, no matter where I end up. If it's in some room and it's just a bunch of fat guys sitting around a table and we're talking about each other and we're just fat, disgusting, and then we decide, why don't we put cameras on ourselves? And we do that. And then, no matter how much we try, you could just see the sweat trickling down their fucking side of their faces because they're fat and out of fucking shape, and all they do is talk on a microphone 99% of their lives. And then when they're not on the microphone, guess what? They're talking about what they're going to be talking about. Yeah, I want to be one of those guys. Put me in an early grave because I worry about what you think. That's all I give a shit about, is what you think. I only care about what you think of me. I just wanted to say goodbye. What's up? You are now tuning in to the Jimmy. You are now tuning in to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. And then I was like, no way. And then I was like, what's up? You are now tuning in. You are now tuning in to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. You are now tuning in to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. And then I was like, no way. And then I was like, what's up? This is Jimmy James. You are now tuning in to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. Basically. And then I was like, no way. And then I was like, what's up? This is Jimmy. You are now tuning in. And then I was like, A to Z. No way. And then I was like, what's up? This is Jimmy James. A to Z. A to Z. What's up? This is Jimmy James. What's up? This is Jimmy James. You are now tuning in to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. Basically. What's up? This is you are now tuning in to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. And you are now tuning in to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. And then I was like, no way. Basically. And then I was like, no way. And then I was like, what's up? You are now tuning in to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. What's up? This is Jimmy James. A to Z. A to Z. Basically.
I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah. I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah. I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah. I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah. I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah. Now. funky time. Tonight we're gonna have a 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 fun. Have a fun. Have a home. Oh yeah, home. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh your home, hey your home, hey your home. I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah. I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah. I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah. I got the groove, I got to move, I got the groove, yeah.
Just a bad day. 911 skits. The Jimmy James Show. Roll with me. ADHD, ADD. Y'all start me. You now tuned into the Jimmy James Show. You now tuned into the Jimmy James Show. Where you gonna go? You just tuned in. Where you've tuned in to the Jimmy James Show. A to Z. Come to Jimmy James. Grow with me. Grow with insanity at its finest. Life and beyond. Show. Y'all start.
I've been lost since a teen. 20s hit me real peak. I've been lost since a teen. 20s hit me real peak. I've been lost since a teen. 20s hit me real peak. Let my life just be. Yeah, we need to breathe. Let my life just be. Yeah, look at my eyes. I don't really give a hey. Look at my eyes. Shit is red. I don't really give a hey. Cause I don't really give a hey. Cause I don't really. I've been lost since a teen. 20s hit me real peak. That's the way, that's the wave. I don't care. On my shit, I be smoking up a J. I don't care. That's the angle, that's the way, that's the wave. How we play, that's the angle, that's the way, that's the wave. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. I don't care, on my shit, I be smoking. I'ma get all these girls, bring them all back to the spot. I'ma get all these girls, bring them all back to the spot. I'ma get all these girls, bring them all back to the spot. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. I'ma get all these girls. That's the angle. That's the way. That's the wave. How we play. That's the angle. That's the way. That's the wave. How we play. That's the angle. That's the way. That's the wave. How we play. That's the angle. That's the way. I don't care. On my shit, I be smoking up a J. I don't care. On my shit, I be smoking up a J. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. I've been lost since a teen. Let my life just be. Yeah. Look at my eyes, shit is red. I don't really give up. I've been lost since a teen. 20s hit me real peak. Smoking up a J, I don't care. On my shit, I be smoking up a J, I don't care. On my shit. That's the wave, how we play. That's the angle, that's the way, that's the wave. I don't care. On my shit, I be smoking up a J. I'ma get all these girls, bring them all back to the spot. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. That's the angle, that's the way. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. I'ma have to look it off. Section cut off. That's the angle, that's the way. I'ma get all these girls, bring them all back to the spot. I've been lost since these girls, bring them all back to the spot. 20s hit me real peak. I've been lost since a teen. I'ma get all these 20s hit me real peak. I'ma have been lost since a teen. I'ma have 20s hit me real peak. That's the I've been lost since a teen. I don't 20s hit me real peak. I've been lost since a teen. I don't 20s hit me real peak. I've been lost since a teen. I don't 20s hit me real peak. I've been lost up a J. I don't care on my shit.